So we're all raring to go again. In life, of course, there's so much more important than this game, and yet this game feels so important. It is crucial, imperative that the teams harbouring ambitions to go a long way come smoothly out of the blocks here, and it's all building up very nicely. The pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself.
Andrei Shevchenko, Peter, is a player who can hurt you in so many different ways.
Striking all-rounder.
Yeah, he's got the pace to get in behind, he's got the power, he's got the aerial ability, the versatility, the work rate. He's got it all.
One of the greatest strikers of all time, surely.
Very true.
Nakamura. Il numero 22, Park Ji-sung. Il numero 8, Rooney.
There's the whistle, and here we go. Nakamura to McAllister. And here's Van Nistelrooy. Phillips. And Imre. Can he get on the end of this? Oh, well played. That has snuffed out the danger.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
That should be the goalkeeper's, and it is. Oh, this looks sharp. Passing is crisp and sharp. And it's Nakamura. And here's Van Nistelrooy. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. Phillips. Patience, the overwhelming virtue in this game so far. Phillips. Looking to play him in. It's a promising position. Imre. Showing good feet. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Park Ji-sung.
Well, it seems as if the message has been issued by both managers: don't concede the opener.
Not a hint of offside here. Backward it goes. Looking here to chip it through. Nice interception, well timed. And that pass is somewhat less than ideal.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
And here's Park Ji-sung. Oh, lovely feed. He is such a good mover. It's a searching pass. McAllister. That's a cute ball. No luck with that dink over the top. Wilshere. It's Park Ji-sung. Oh, that's a foul. Free kick's been given. It's beyond the defence. Chance! Oh, split-second reaction.
Rooney really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
Shevchenko! It's hit the crossbar. Chance to deliver. Cleared away. Not pretty, but it gets the job done. And it's Rooney. Caresses it through. Milan given another corner. Park Ji-sung! Well, that wasn't too dissimilar to the previous attempt.
Well, the breakthrough hasn't come yet, Peter, but you do feel they're upping the ante here. They'll get their reward if they can stick at this.
And he goes cross-field.
That's a great ball, cross-field.
And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Spread neatly. Park Ji-sung. Very nicely done. Rooney.
Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
Can he get it through? Well seen. Saw that coming.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
Bumps him off it and wins back the ball. West Bromwich do have a chance to counter here. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Now, can they get him away? There's no such thing as a bad time to score, but this would sure be a good time. Incoming delivery. And straight back out. The ball's gone astray. Can he stop it going out? Nakamura, a player who needs no introduction. Park Ji-sung chasing after it.
Ci sarà un minuto di recupero.
Akanji to McAllister. Quick look at his watch, and the referee whistles for half-time. So we go in at half-time with both defences still yet to be breached. They rather cancelled each other out in the first period. Let us see what the second half brings. How would you review the first half?
Well, I wouldn't say it was the most potent performance, Peter, but defensively, very composed. The scoreline might still be 0-0, but I'm expecting things to open up a bit more in this second half.
So we reach the halfway point, and neither side have yet been able to force the issue. It's 0-0. And here is the first touch of the second half.
Milan have been the team that have had the lion's share of possession and chances. OK, they haven't got much to show for it, but I think it's a case of keep going and eventually you'll get your break.
Wilshere. Shevchenko. Imrai. Phillips. Phillips. Deftly out wide. And back to the keeper. Phillips. Looking for options for movement. Imre. Cross needs to... Terrific effort! And the header is disappointing in the end.
Well, this is simple. The supply is to be admired. The defending is to be admonished.
Still waiting for the game to take off here. 0-0. And here's Shevchenko. And that's really well manoeuvred. Looking for the run. There's the shot! And the keeper couldn't hold it. Well taken goal. How they've waited. Now they have it. Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
Well, you might think I'm being a bit harsh, Peter, but I just can't help the feeling that the keeper should have done a better job. Full stop.
Milan are in front now, the game's only goal.
Well, it looks like a bit of half-time encouragement was all that was needed, because we have a very different game on our hands now, Peter.
And he's forced to go back. Now try to spin that positively. I certainly can't. Park Ji-sung being given no time to dwell on the ball here.
Well, he's been a constant outlet, Peter, so it's time to pull the shutters down on him.
Your impression so far, Jim?
Well, I'm inclined to feel that if I was in that dugout, I'd want the players to get on the front foot and grab another. Just try to make this one safe.
Dyke. Pass is just off target.
Well, that's certainly more like it. They can't let the intensity drop now, Peter.
This is a really front-footed approach.
Well, the question now is whether they can sustain it.
And he's picked it up out wide. Cross flung in towards the middle. Easy enough for the goalkeeper. Konate tries to clear. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
And he certainly caught him there. It's a free kick. Time and again they are repelled. Park Ji-sung showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Now, can they get it back?
Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point. 1-0 the score. Tries to pass it through.
It's the sort of situation they'll want to capitalise on now.
Still just that single goal and we are nearly done. He's going for goal! Oh, he'd love to have another go at that.
Oh, I think you could really feel his pain there. He was convinced he'd put his side level.
Attenzione, un cambio.
West Bromwich are making a change now. Opts for safety. Konate. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it. Well, the moans and groans from the stands now are very audible.
And it's Rooney.
Milan can really think about the precious seconds that took off the clock. No need to overly commit now.
Very much into the last knockings. Oh, a delicate chip through. Sanchez breathes a sigh of relief as he gets his hands on the ball.
There's nothing more infuriating for a fan than seeing passing without penetration. They're just stuck in a rut.
L'uomo indica 2 minuti di recupero.
Confirmation that there will be 2 minutes stoppage time. It's out of play for a goal kick. Final checks on the touchline. A change about to occur.
Well, his stamina was called into question then, but there's absolutely nothing wrong with his heart and the efforts he put in. He was very willing, though, not quite able.
Numero 9, Nakamura. Lasciano il campo per...
And that will be it. Milan have done it. Their solitary strike ultimately proving just enough. A terrific win, however you look at it. Van Nistelrooy voted man of the match, and deservedly so. So what do you take away from it all, Jim?
Milan really deserved this result, it has to be said. I mean, especially for all the effort and endeavour they showed after the break. There was genuine purpose and intent in everything they tried to do, and I think they deserve it.
My thanks to Jim alongside me, and as the fans make their way home, so must we. Good evening to you. Well, what a sight this is, a beautiful evening, and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing. I'm Peter Drury, and seated in the experts' hot seat is our man Jim Beglin.
Well, I can tell you I'm truly delighted to join you, Peter, and thank you very much for that.
Expectations and decibels both rising fast here. Things are heating up, and we'll be getting underway very soon.
And this is now today's
Jim, who do you reckon is pivotal?
Well, he's a little bit unorthodox, Peter, but I really like Brennan Johnson playing either up front or as a traditional winger. And his strength is that excellent turn of pace, of course, that gets him ahead of his marker. He can then either get a shot away or drive in those low balls across goal. But he's proven he can do this effectively, even against teams who sit that bit deeper, so he can be a really potent weapon.
I'm thinking the same. He will be a central feature, no doubt. So it's down to business here. Well, we've been given a lineup which suggests a 3-6-1 formation. Jim?
Well, I'd be surprised if this were to remain as defensive as it's shaping up to be, Peter. You know, even 3-5-2 and the second striker sounds much better in approach. So if this genuinely becomes an exercise in getting behind the ball, we're in for something rather unambitious and unadventurous. And I hope that's not the case.
Mitchell is herring after that one. Mitchell. Oh, this is a terrific run. Lovely feet. Strokes it back. He's in a great... And the shot! And for sure, that was not one of his best.
Oh, it was a brilliant touch to set himself up. Just a shame that the finish let him down.
Well, they've got it back in a hurry. Mateta makes a dash for it. Looking for options for movement. He's got plenty of space out wide here. And the ball's gone astray. Can he spark a counter here? Reinders. Quality ball. So, Jim, what have you made of what we've seen so far?
Well, both sides seem happy with the patient approach for now, still trying to have a good look at one another.
Referee's had a good look and given a corner. Haaland getting this one clear. Kamada, Richards. No, he wasn't being taken in by that trickery. Milan are still to register a shot on target. As a matter of fact, a shot of any type. Well, now here's a good battle, bicep to bicep.
Well, a few of his teammates are quite furious with him as they felt they were within reach, but he made nothing of it. His boss doesn't look too amused either.
Now there's a fine ball. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. Wharton was in no mood for any of that. Wharton defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. Reinders. Now he's off and running.
Crystal Palace?
Definitely have the look of a team that likes to counter-attack, Peter.
Yeah, that is clear. Just look at how they line up.
Well, in other words, they don't mind being patient.
Milan do have a chance to counter here. Vieira conjures time and space where few can. And here's Nunez. Nunez! Denied by an instinctive save.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
Not pretty, but it gets the job done. Crystal Palace have the chance to go the other way. Now it's Johnson, and there's green grass ahead of him. Oh, that's neat. He's played it back. And it's Munoz. No, he's not getting his way this time. He's gone direct here. Johnson. Now this is an adventurous run down that left-hand side. Hangs in a cross. That's a decent clearance. And it's been taken short. Takes a towering header. It's run loose. Who's going to get there? That's put paid to the danger. Vieira. Still looking for the first breakthrough, and it is nearly half-time now. And Konate. And it's Vieira. This is a promising build-up. Haaland. And this is Park Ji-sung. Munoz. Wharton. Opts for safety. Lacroix. And that has left him in a heap. And it's Munoz. Pass just lacking in accuracy. Could move up a gear here. Mitchell.
There will be 1 minute added time.
And Johnson. And it's Mitchell. Wharton. Tries to dink it through. And that signals the end of the first period. A decent enough half, but neither side able to get on the score sheet. Time for some fresh ideas in the second period, perhaps.
Please take this opportunity.
So neither side yet off the mark.
After all that probing and testing the waters, here's hoping for a more open second half.
So we are still where we were at the beginning. It is 0-0 at the break.
Everyone, please welcome our players to the field.
And here is the first touch of the second half.
Well, I suppose from a defensive perspective, Peter, neither manager can be too unhappy. I just wonder which team is going to up the ante first.
Oh, he's having a pop! Oh, the ball's run loose here. Reinders. And he's in on... It's Okazaki! Oh, it's fallen loose again! Richards.
I'll tell you, Peter, the keeper owes him big time there. He's lucky his mate was wide awake to that.
Vieira does well to get it back. Oh, he's found support out wide. He's having a shot! And he's really put himself on the line here. That was superb goalkeeping.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
Munoz. And it's Mitchell. Well, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Up towards the hour mark and still no goals. Nakamura, very much a man of this moment. Oh, that's... and the shot! And he hits the net! And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Well, it's an example of counter-attacking at its finest. Real cut and thrust.
After 59 minutes is number 11, Erling Haaland.
Milan have fired themselves in front.
It's so often the case with goal scorers, little influence, and all of a sudden, bang.
Look at the space here. Crosses it in here. Cleared away. And claimed it back swiftly.
The attendance for this match was
Your impression so far, Jim?
29,830.
Well, the message they're sending out now is pretty loud and clear. Let's grab a second goal and give ourselves an element of comfort.
No, it's come to nothing.
Well, it's definitely the right attitude and application, Peter. They've got to keep pushing.
There is an irresistible, irrepressible look about them here.
You know, the interest value in this game might just take off from here.
And they can counter here. Great defending, strong and determined. Park Ji-sung. Looking to play him in. Henderson gets his hands on it, and the danger is averted. Haaland being hunted in packs.
Well, this defence now knows that they have to reduce his movement because they've allowed him to run free.
And into the grateful arms of the keeper. He's had it taken off him. Wharton, that has ended up in no man's land. Nunez providing an outlet on that flank. Kamada did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point. 1-0 the score.
Substitution on the field. Number 11, Johnson. Coming on to replace
75
him
minutes played.
Number 12, substitution in progress.
Well, they're certainly pressing with purpose here.
That's positional gold, the utilisation of space. Milan clearly have been instructed to kill this off. Offence is the best form of defence.
Well played, that has snuffed out the danger. Mitchell. And Richards. And it's Munoz. And he's picked it up out wide. So we have movement on both benches.
Well, his stamina was called into question then, but there's absolutely nothing wrong with his heart and the efforts he put in. He was very willing, though, not quite able.
Canada. Coming on the field is number 19, Hughes. Substitution.
Milan are making a change. After this, just one opportunity to do so. Milan still ahead by the game's only goal. Vieira does really well to win the ball there. Here's a man who his teammates can look to in all times. Oh, can he get onto this? Now this could be a chance. No, he wasn't going to be fooled.
Milan really wanted that two-goal cushion, but it wasn't to be. Still, they should be able to see it out from here.
Kudus picks it up out wide. And he whips it in. And he gets rid in a hurry.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
And that has put paid to that. Silvestre. And there goes the final whistle. Milan have done it. Their solitary strike ultimately proving just enough. A terrific win, however you look at it. Haaland claiming the Man of the Match award, and there is very little room for argument. Well, after all of that, Jim, what are you thinking?
Well, a bit of a scrappy affair, not quite a smash and grab, but the more it went on, you felt that this game would be decided by just that one moment.
Now that the latest travel information is
Many thanks to
being
Jim,
displayed
and
on
with
the
that,
screen.
it is a very good night to you. So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here. A clear night, all the ingredients for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands. I'm Peter Drury, and this is Jim Beglin.
Thanks, Peter. It's a pleasure and a privilege for me to be here.
Just listen to that noise. This place is definitely up for it. Let's hope we get a contest worthy of the setting.
Andrei Shevchenko, Peter, is a player who can hurt you in so many different ways.
Striking all-rounder.
Yeah, he's got the pace to get in behind, he's got the power, he's got the aerial ability, the versatility, the work rate, he's got it all.
One of the greatest strikers of all time, surely.
Very true.
So it's down to business here. He can run onto that. Pass is just off target. Yehi pokes it out wide. Now it's Rooney. Oh, super ball. Shot at goal! It's loose. In he goes again! Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
Cleared without hesitation. Newcastle are looking to go forward now. Now it's Willock. He's got plenty of space out wide here. Murphy! And kept out by the most elastic of saves.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure. That's just playing it safe and simple.
That's a risky ball, you've got to say. Reinders running with the ball. And here's Shevchenko. And Shevchenko! Andrei Shevchenko! The great Ukrainian goal machine!
As openings go, this is up there. Another magnificent finish from Mr. Magnificent. This could be good, very good.
Assegnato all'11° minuto, numero 21.
That is glorious, as if he picked it up and put it there himself.
Oh, it was a real beauty, Peter, and while many might have just lashed out at it, he took his time and he put it where very few can.
I doubt very much that this was in the script. Miley. And here's Willock. Vieira, defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. And it's Kudus. Kudus will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Has a look and plays it forward. While facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. Milan already with the upper hand and looking to turn it into something close to dominance. Can he get it through? Osula. Willer, he's had a shot! Forward it goes. Rooney going about things with real menace. Wits. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point. 1-0 the score. Murphy. Murphy's cross. And it's hoisted clear. Can he finish? Oh, what has happened here? And the shot!
That, Peter, is wonderful reading of the game. Perfect positioning. Well played.
Lovely passing, lovely movement as well. Now it's Miley. Murphy. Oh, it's a nice idea, but... And a chance! It's a loose ball. Sanchez herring after the ball here. Rooney. He won't be happy with that one. Strokes it back.
He's got no choice here. He had to go backwards.
No messing about, just bludgeoned away. That'll be a throw-in. Ball's out once more. Distributed tidily. Murphy receives it in a wide position. Nicely weighted ball. Good good take. Split-second reaction.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
Oh, terrific save from the keeper.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
And this is Shevchenko. And he's made sure that's not getting through. Jacob Murphy. Bruno Guimaraes. Vieira does really well to win the ball there.
This is the time you need that pace.
Lovely, now then. Osula. Jacob Murphy. And it's Miley. Out of play for a throw. And here's Murphy. And that's been intercepted.
Ci sarà un minuto di recupero.
Murphy really struggling to influence the game.
He needs a minder, and one of his teammates should be picking up on that, and quickly.
Oh, he's found support out wide. Takes a shot! Oh, that's close, and that will be the last of it. It's half-time. And it's certainly simmered along nicely so far. Just the one goal in it, and it's all still very much up for grabs. Reflections on the first half?
Milan really have looked very good in transitions, so I'll be expecting more of the same in this second half. They just need to remain patient and just wait for that chance to break again.
Milan just about ahead, 1-0 at the break.
Cambio di giocatori.
The second period is underway.
Well, if you're ahead, it's a good time to start moving the ball quicker, Peter. Entice your opponents out. See if you can open them up a bit more. They've got to make this nice and quick.
Some front-footed pressing going on here. Not pretty, but it gets the job done.
Well, a few of his teammates are quite furious with him as they felt they were within reach, but he made nothing of it. His boss doesn't look too amused either.
Willock. Bruno Guimaraes. Oh, well played, well played. Kudus. And they can counter here. And Gabriel. And it's Vieira. Silvestre is always looking to play quality balls. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Milan just about have their noses in front. It is the slenderest of leads. Miley. That's Willock. It's gone backwards.
Modern football for you and all that pressing.
Now, can they get him away? Kudus. Rooney being hounded, manhandled at times.
Well, I think they're going to need a collective aggression to nullify his work and just keep him high on the radar.
Your impression so far, Jim?
Well, this lead is beginning to look a little delicate. I'd rather see them show the ambition and adventure to go further ahead. But it seems as if they settle for a riskier approach now to defend this.
Vieira. And here's Van Nistelrooy. And it's Kudus. Goes down, but nothing given. Yehi. Looking to pass their way up the pitch. And here's Shevchenko. Now it's Kudus. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Oh, no question, that's a foul. And they've got rid. Burn with a definite foul there. Great chance! And that's in! And this is getting better and better.
Gol per il Milan. Ha segnato al 70° minuto, numero 21.
Things starting to look very comfortable.
Yeah, and you have to say that the contrast of moods are very visible now. They really fancy themselves to go and wrap things up.
He's having a pop! And he couldn't quite find the target.
Just couldn't quite control it. Nothing wrong with the height and the contact.
Oh, that looks a cracking ball. It was all about the quality of the delivery, and they come away with nothing. Oh, can he get onto this?
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
Wirtz going face-to-face with his great rival.
Sostituzione per il Milan, numero 19. Viene sostituito con il numero 20. Attenzione, un cambio.
Ciao. Miley plays the return pass. Here's Bruno Guimaraes. And it's Tonali. That's good play. This looks promising. Real chance! Oh no, that could be a costly miss.
And how decisive might that prove, Peter? It really would have put the wind in their sails if they were just one down as opposed to two.
Burn. Leading by 2 and the finishing line in sight. Burn. Great vision. Joelinton providing an outlet on that flank. Now it's Rooney, looking for the run. Now it's Kudus. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Reinders. He's a sharp little ball here. Willock. Chance here to counter.
Il quarto uomo
Time
indica
added
2
on
minuti di
will be
recupero.
2 minutes. Looks to the other side.
Good switch, that.
Now Burn. And it's Guimaraes. Played with finesse. He's in a great position here. Now the ball's gone astray. Oh, he's been caught napping. And it's made its way to him. Joelinton crosses. And there goes the final whistle. Well, don't you just love it when a plan comes together? Victory never in doubt in the mind of the mastermind in all of this. A solid win, which will be welcomed all round.
Shevchenko.
Voted man of the match, and deservedly so. Well, after all of that, Jim, what are you thinking?
I think we just saw a team winning by playing to their strengths. There was a clear picture of what they set out to do, and the players were determined to deliver it, and they did.
Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very nicely here. Gorgeous, gorgeous evening. The skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic.
I'm Peter Drury, and seated in the experts' hot seat is our man Jim Begley.
Glad to be here, Peter, and I'm ready to rumble.
And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform.
So, Jim, would you say that this formation has become the norm in recent years?
Yeah, I think it's one that places the emphasis on your centre forward, not just holding the ball up or finishing, but all the movement that happens around him, outside and inside the box. And he has to link up with that midfield and bring everybody into play, which ensures a more cohesive system.
There's the whistle. So, Jim, tell me this, who are you looking for in particular here?
Well, this guy, Florian Wirtz, is the latest in a line of many impressive German playmakers. He's already broken the record for the youngest goal scorer in the German top flight, and that's hugely impressive. And just watch out for him in terms of his movement. He gets into that right half space, and he loves to occupy that zone and then just look to play from there. And he could well be a standout star.
Hard to disagree with that. It is the sort of situation he thrives in. Ball's played through. Oh, he's found support out wide. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Nankatsu. It is early, but the game hasn't yet sparked into life. Oh, well played, well played. Okazaki.
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
Now it's Wirtz.
That was lovely, that.
He's got away. And he lines up a cross. And he's there to clear it. Nankatsu. Nankatsu. Pressing high and with purpose. Kipre.
Oh, look, this is about as tentative as it comes. Hopefully, a football match will break out soon.
Van Nistelrooy. Akanji. Clark. Threads one in. Spread neatly. He's in a great position here. There's a look and place it forward.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
That's a lovely pass. Forced to go back. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. And it's Nankatsu. Taylor. Out towards the flank. Oh, really cute. What a lovely... Header comes in! He doesn't look too happy with that.
Yeah, I think he's going to be a bit disappointed with that, Peter. You would have fancied him to at least hit the target.
Akanji. Taylor. Looking to play him in. Nankatsu. Played with finesse. That's a goal kick. And this is Van Nistelrooy. Played out to the left flank. Tries to pass it through. Oh, shooting chance! Goal! Milan! And Milan have the lead. Wonderfully smooth, smart and slick.
What about the pass, Peter? It was played so intelligently and he picked out the perfect target.
Number 10, Okazaki.
So the first goal of the game.
Well, I'd remind those players, Peter, that concentration will be key for a while now, as you don't want to hand the momentum straight back to your opposition. Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. And the score is 1-0. Now it's Wirtz. Nice bit of trickery. That is good strength. Quick look, thought about cutting inside. Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
Milan are one up and looking surprisingly comfortable. Clark. Passing is crisp and sharp. Clark. It's a promising position. Aimed beyond chance, surely! He's got a goal! They have come roaring back!
And that comes as a very welcome relief. Now let's see who's got what it takes to seize the initiative from here.
After 43
As
minutes,
simple as you like, the outcome utterly inevitable.
Well, that's really well played, Peter. You have to appreciate the simplicity of it all. A killer pass, perfectly delivered.
Ipswich restore parity.
Ipswich really will fancy their chances now. They need to make the most of the momentum, but they have to be careful not to overstretch themselves and pay a price.
there will
That's
be
been
1 minute
intercepted.
added
He
time.
read that really well and stopped it.
And it's McAteer. Lovely pass, but can he get there? He'll try from distance! Oh, well hit, very well hit actually. Ake makes the interception. And the referee has blown for half-time. So it's all squared. Neither side has been able to make a telling difference, but it hasn't been for the lack of trying.
I'm afraid to tell you that we're
So, nothing in it,
expecting
Jim?
traffic to be
What do you
heavy
think?
after the final
Well,
whistle
I think we
today.
got a good indication of what both sides want to do, Peter. I suspect both will continue with their respective approaches, give or take the odd fine-tuning.
So, all square at half-time, each side matching the other blow for blow at the break.
Please welcome everyone, our lads.
Milan get the second half started. And he's been shifted off it. Matsusiwa. Kipre moved on forwards. Clark. Can he get on the end of this? And he's picked it up out wide. Konate clears it away. Nicely. And a chance! Tries to get it clear. Okazaki has quite the footballing brain. He's almost never outsmarted. Haaland! Goal! Milan! And they've got their lead back. One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Yeah, when you're hit on the counter-attack like that, it's like walking into a sucker punch, and they're dazed.
Number 11, Erling Haaland.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here?
Listen, when it comes to goals, Peter, in this team, he's always the #1 contender, and he's done it again.
And here's Wirtz, shapes to shoot! Denied by an instinctive save.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
Defending of the desperate variety.
Reinders.
Incentive set and incentive met. Now they've got to take it on another level.
Just no time to dwell on the ball there.
Gives it back.
He's got no choice here. He had to go backwards.
Well, that's surely a foul. Free kick.
Well, you either commit a foul and take one for the team, or just stand by and concede a potential goal. It's not a great choice, Peter, but I think I do the former in that position.
Van Nistelrooy!
That's just playing it safe and simple.
And it's Kudus. Pinches it off him.
The attendance for this match
gone out
was
for a throw-in.
29,830.
He's a sharp little ball here. And he's well positioned here. Oh, the ball's come loose here. Oh, he's been caught napping. McAteer. And it's Matusiwa. Taylor. Pass is coming off in quick succession here. Wirtz. Vieira can see things others simply cannot. Oh, facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. Clark. Haaland looking understandably energised after his goal. Wirtz going face-to-face with his great rival. Haaland, chance for a shot! Well taken goal. A 2-goal lead and they're firmly in control. An opportunist strike, but he'll take it. He will own it.
The keeper might have been a little unsighted. He seemed awfully late in reacting to that.
Erling Haaland.
So the lead now is 2.
You could certainly sense a real change of mood here. Now the crowd are demanding that they just finish this off.
Haaland being given no time to dwell on the ball here.
Well, learning from your mistakes and not repeating them is never completely guaranteed, but that rear guard is more focused on him now.
And that's gone loose. Ipswich can breathe again, just.
You know, it was an intervention that had to be made. Serious trouble lay in store.
Looking for the run, and it's made its way to him. Great chance! Oh, there's a probing ball. 75 minutes played. Taylor. It's a promising position. Plays it across.
That should be the goalkeepers, and it is. Akanji. He has found the way through. Steaming on. There's the shot! It's loose, and there's a race for the ball. Another one of football's and how moments.
Well, they've got a big enough job on their hands as it is, Peter. They really need to be putting those chances away.
Substitution on the field. Number 33.
So changes afoot here, and from both sides.
Number 20. Coming on the field.
That has been knocked clear.
29. Number 9.
Clark
Number 7.
receives it in a wide position.
Taking place.
Clark with the short one. Tries a measured ball. Chance to shoot! And again! Konate with the clearance. Van Nistelrooy in the hunt and looking threatening. Now it's Rooney. Now it's Kudus. Oh, that's fabulous. He's found some space. Oh, well played. Kept cool and dealt with it. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Akpom. Driving through the middle. Whistle's gone, that's foul.
Disappointing, very disappointing. He knew what he was doing, as deliberate and cynical as it comes.
Substitution in progress.
He's gone direct. Rooney. Vieira. And it's Ake. He's trying to hit the front line here.
4 added minutes.
Now it's Rooney.
Indicated.
And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Now the ball's gone astray. Confirmation that there will be 4 minutes stoppage time. Akanji. And it's Nakamura. Now, can they get him away? Shoots! That's another chance! Oh, and that one's done no damage in the end.
Haaland certainly knows that he's missed a real chance there, but he can't dwell on that. He needs to pick himself up and move on.
Substitution.
So a bit of a revolving door here. Lots and lots of changes.
I think you have to admire his willingness to keep plugging it.
And that's it. So smiles all round as they shamelessly indulge in the post-whistle euphoria. A win achieved through the right balance of industry and inspiration. A really satisfying day's work. Haaland picking up the Man of the Match award, and no surprise there. How would you sum up what we've witnessed, Jim?
Milan definitely impressing me here, especially the way that attack clicked. Whether it was link-up play, running in behind, this has just been a great day at the office.
Anyone appearing intoxicated or
thank you very much, Jim, for joining me. That brings us to the end of our coverage. So from us both, a very good evening.